Good evening, dear fellow viewers. Thank you for joining us on this evening edition of the Flash Info. We commence in Cameroon, where the presidential couple left Yaoundé on Sunday, July 11, 2021, accompanied by a delegation in which Samuel Mvondo Ayolo, the director of the Civil Cabinet of the Presidency of the Republic, was part. The departure of the President of the Republic of Cameroon and his wife Chantal Biya from the capital Yaoundé is the subject that furnished the comments on the internet. In addition to the images which were posted on the web, the Civil Cabinet of the Presidency of the Republic of Cameroon made public a press release relating to this trip of the head of state, President Paul Biya, and his wife Chantal Biya. It is said that the couple are going to Europe for a short private stay. It should be noted that this trip to Europe of the presidential couple Paul Biya and Chantal Biya comes after a period of almost 2 years without a travel. The last trip of President of the Republic dates back to the beginning of October 2019. The head of state and his wife Chantal Biya had gone to France at the invitation of Emmanuel Macron, the president of France. The couple took part in the 6th replenishing conference of the Global Fund to fight against HIV and AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria in the city of Lyon in France from October 9 to 10, 2019. A new 5-year term for Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed as per result of Saturday's elections, where he gained a landslide victory. The landmark and twice delayed parliamentary elections and vote, where the country's ruling Prosperity Party won over 410 seats out of 436. The figure showed opposition parties and independent candidates won a small number of seats. The results were relayed by the National Election Board of the Ethiopia, NEBI, which said there would be a rerun in 10 constituencies in the country. On to Ivory Coast, where a warm welcome was witnessed on Saturday in Dakar for former President Laurent Gbagbo at the highly anticipated fraternal reunion with predecessor and former rival turned ally Henry Konan Bedi. A key step towards healing the country's long-running political crisis, the two former heads of state gave each other a warm embrace before working hand in hand for a few dozen meters, waving to the crowd and sitting side by side to watch several shows and speeches. Henry Konan Bedi had visited Gbagbo at the end of July 2019 in Brussels, where the latter was residing on parole pending confirmation of his acquittal at the International Criminal Court, the ICC. Now free, Gbagbo returned to Côte d'Ivoire on June 17, and this is the first time he has met with Bedi since his return. He termed the meeting a mark of reconciliation for the two. Rwanda sent members of its defense forces and officers from its national police to northern Mozambique on Saturday. The move is in response to a request for support in the gas-rich nation's battle against the growing Islamic extremist insurgency, which has claimed over 2,000 lives and displaced over 700,000 people. Colonel Leonard Wibanga, spokesman for the Rwandan Defense Forces, the RDF, outlined the initiative to the media, which is based on the request by the government of Mozambique to the government of Rwanda to help support in conducting military operations in the country, including security operations and stabilizations as well as security sector reform. Rwanda has promised 1,000 troops who will be joined by a $12 million deployment standby force mission from the 16-nation Southern African Development Community, that's the SADC. The mission is to begin on July 15 for at least 3 months, and the length of this mission could be extended. Colonel Wibanga added, the operation is not time-specific, it is mission-specific, so we will complete our job fast and then determine when to leave. A marathon in Juba capital was held on Friday to mark the 10th anniversary of the independence of South Sudan in 2011 from its northern Sudanese neighbors. The occasion, which was attended by the country's political class, including Vice President James Wani Iga and Riek Machar, who had a message of hope. Before the forming of a national unity government last year, around 400,000 people lost their lives to inter-ethnic conflicts since 2013. The tensions came about when President Salva Kiir of Dinka ethnic group sacked marker of the rival Nuer ethnicity. We move over to Haiti, where Haitian police announced on Sunday they had arrested a Haitian national who had political objectives in recruiting the gunmen who assassinated President Jovenel Moïse. That was last week, according to Leon Charles, head of the Haitian National Police. This is an individual who entered Haiti on a private plane with political objectives. 63 years old Christian Emmanuel Sanon, who is of Haitian nationality, arrived in the island nation in June, accompanied by several Colombians. This was according to details provided at a press conference in Haiti. 18 Colombian citizens have been arrested since Wednesday. By interrogating them, the Haitian police learned that Sanon had recruited over 26 team members via a Florida-based Venezuelan security company named the CTU. No police officers were injured during the operations to arrest the Colombian alleged assassinations and mercenaries, 3 of whom were killed in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention. Stay tuned to upcoming editions of information and the program that continue on Reflet Afrique Television. Keep the rendezvous for tomorrow, same time. Stay blessed.